Hello, Rockville. I'm Mayor Bridget Donnell Newton, and on behalf of Council members Ashton, Feinberg, Miles, and Pershela, I'd like to give you another update. As we enter the onset of spring weather and another week of social distancing and staying home, we want to thank all of you for continuing to follow the governor's instructions as we do our part to help flatten the curve of the spread of COVID-19. Many of you have questions on what the state's stay-at-home order means for you. You can still go out to pick up essentials like food and medication, and if you're an essential employee, you may go to work. You can also go out to enjoy the fresh air, to take a walk or ride your bike, but please keep your distance from others. Do not gather in groups of more than 10 in our parks and other outdoor areas, and keep a 6-foot distance between yourself and others. The Rockville City Police Department will not randomly stop community members for compliance checks of the governor's orders, but the orders have penalties, so please take them seriously. And the key is that we all practice social distancing and stay home. The CDC has recently recommended wearing cloth face coverings when venturing out, and methods to make them can be found online. Please leave the N95 and surgical masks for our healthcare providers and other first responders. While not fail-safe, the CDC believes that cloth face coverings may be helpful in preventing the spread of the virus. There is something else that we all can do that will help our city going forward. Fill out the census form. April 1st was Census Day, and I'm asking anyone who has not yet completed your form to please do so now. It takes less than 10 minutes and is surprisingly easy. Being counted will help secure much-needed funding for our city and state for the next 10 years. Think about that. 10 minutes of your time to ensure our city's federal funding level for the next 10 years. Each census question will inform decisions on the distribution of $400 billion in funding for communities across our country. These policies will affect many issues near and dear to the heart of Rockville residents. How we are represented in Congress, funding for transit and highways, funding for education, healthcare, and hospitals. The allocation of funds can dramatically change based on population counts. Your responses are safe, secure, and protected by federal law. They cannot be used against you by any government agency or court in any way. Rockville counts. Go to www.2020census.gov and fill out your census form today. On another note, there is no mayor and council meeting this week. We'll be back on April 13th as we and city staff continue to move forward conducting city business remotely. All meetings of the mayor and council will be broadcast live and rebroadcast on the city's award-winning cable channel Rockville 11. You can get the latest information on the city's website, rockvillemd.gov, and there you can sign up for the daily COVID-19 email newsletter. Stay engaged by following us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Nextdoor. And finally, as former Rockville resident Maddie Stepanek wisely once said, even though the future seems far away, it is actually beginning right now. Stay home, stay well, stay positive. We will get through this together.